everybody, it's Rebecca here at Mermaids, and I'm back with another video today. Today I am doing my June wrap-up, because it's the end of June, and it's the early July now. It's the beginning of July, so we're going to talk about what I read in June, which is not very much at all. I read 4 things in June. Kind of went backwards on my slump. Like, I was doing really well. I was coming back out of the slump, and then I hit it again, and you know what? It's okay. I chose that, sort of. I didn't choose to have a slump, but when it came down to it, a lot of nights it was like, do I watch Grey's Anatomy or do I read a book? And Grey's Anatomy would win. And then I would be like, okay, I'm only gonna watch 1 episode. And then 5 episodes later, it was time for bed and I still hadn't picked up my book. But you know what? I don't care, because I'm really enjoying my rewatching of Grey's Anatomy. I've finally caught up to the point where I quit last time. I used to watch it as it aired, you know, like a long time ago, and then I quit somewhere in the middle of season 6. I just got to season 6. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see if I quit sometime soon. I really like the first couple seasons, then it just starts going downhill. But that's okay, because I'm enjoying it. It's a happy place for me right now. Anyway, I'm hoping though that July will be better. I will read more. I won't be so caught up with school and Grey's Anatomy. I'll have more time. I'll get bored, because it's getting more soap opera than drama now anyway. So, July, here's to hoping for July. Because it's mid-year, and I am not even halfway to my Goodreads goal of 100 books. I'm at like 30 something, at 100. I should be at 50 and I'm not. Anyway, so let's just get into the 4 things that I read, or the wrap-up, the summary first, and then the 4 things that I read. So I read 2 books, well, I read 1 ebook, 1 physical book, 1 audiobook, and 1 graphic novel. My average rating was a 3.62. My highest was a 4, my lowest was a 3. It was a decent month. It wasn't the greatest month of reading, which is partly what slumped me, because nothing was really gripping me, but that's okay. It was fine. I somewhat enjoyed it. So anyway, let's just get started. We'll start first with my 3-star read, and my 3-star read is The Original Office is Under Attack by Manuel Gonzales. This book it sounds really cool. It's got a cool premise, like the regional office is under attack, and the regional office is this like underground office of female assassins. It's awesome! I was like, yes, I want to be an employee at the regional office. And even the above, like the cover for them is like this super cool like travel agency that like books weird trips that no one would ever be able to do, but they do it anyway. So it's really cool. I liked the premise, but it didn't work for me. I had a really hard time reading it. It took like 2.5 weeks for me to read this 1 book. Like 1 book in 2.5 weeks. It was a struggle. I had a rough time. And part of that was just the writing style. It's very back and forth, so it's told through 2 different perspectives of different female characters. You kind of follow them based on chapters, and then within those sections, it jumps back and forth in time. So you're reading one character in present day, the next chapter is the same character in the past, the next chapter is in the future, and then it just kind of gets weird. And then in between them, each like section, each part is like an essay from like this scholar on the regional office. So it's very weird storytelling, and the writing style itself was just very hard to get into, because it described a lot of things that could happen but then actually didn't happen, and I just wasn't really a fan. Plus I didn't really like the characters all that well. But I did think the premise was really cool, and I liked part of where it went, and I mean, there's like cyborgs and like cool fights and stuff, and assassins, cool female assassins, but I just had a really hard time reading it. So I gave it a 3-star, because I liked it, but I didn't love it. It was hard, it was tough. But anyway, moving on. My 3.5-star read was Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I did read this in a physical format, but I'm too lazy to get up to my bookshelf right there to get it and hold it up. So we're working with it's a struggle today to even sit here, so we're doing it, and sorry I don't have the book. But anyway, here's the cover. You can see it. It's pretty. Woo. I have been wanting to read this book for a while. A lot of people have like really liked it on BookTube that I've seen, and so I decided to pick it up. And this is more of a story of, it's kind of got high fantasy elements, angels versus demons, but it's also set in the real world, and there's like a mystery, which is kind of interesting. I like the mystery behind it, like who is she? Who is she? And it's the main character, the protagonist. I liked her. I think she's kind of alternative, and so I really like that as well. The guy is very typical. I mean, he's like, oh, he's beautiful, blah, 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 but you know, whatever. It's YA fantasy with fantasy romance. Like, it's what you're gonna get. And so I really enjoyed it. Did like the angel versus demon kind of element, and how the demons weren't actually bad, but the angels made them bad, and it was kind of a flip. And so I liked it. I liked this whole like mythology that goes behind it, and I think it's part of it's like a real mythology too. I don't know. I don't really know my mythology. I'm a terrible scholar. But anyway, I will continue on with the series. That's probably the next thing I'm going to read. By the time you see this, I should hopefully have started the second book. It's the one that I keep putting off to just watch more Greys. Anyway, I liked it. I'll continue on with it, and because I want to see where it goes. So easy read, 3.5 star. So I liked it. It wasn't like the best thing in the world, but I liked it enough. Now on to my 4-star reads. The first one is Furiously Happy by Jenny Lawson. I did listen to this on audiobook, which is read by the author, which is always a perk for me. It's my favorite. I like listening to audiobooks read by the author. So anyway, also by the way, I'm an Audible affiliate, so links below if you want to check it out. But anyway, so Furiously Happy. I haven't read anything by Jenny Lawson before. She's a pretty famous blogger. I didn't know that because I don't really read a lot of blogs anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. She's like a mom blogger, but she also has like mental disorders. She's got some issues, which is really, she kind of puts it all out there for you in a very funny way, in a very relatable way, even if you don't suffer from mental disorders like anxiety or depression or things like that, or if you have a little bit. She lays it all out there and makes it easy to relate to, and it's kind of funny. Like I didn't love it as much as a lot of other people do. They seem to rave about it, but again, the fact that I don't suffer from anxiety and depression and other kind of mental issues, maybe that's why I couldn't relate to it as much, but I did enjoy it. I was inspired by it to, you know, just kind of live life furiously happy and do my best to do that, and how even if I don't necessarily suffer from some of those disorders, everybody has their dark days, their bad days, their rough patches, and it was helpful to remember that and to kind of listen to her advice about how to get over it. And she's just also, she's a pretty funny person. She's quirky, she's weird, and I liked it, so I gave it 4 stars. And finally, my last read of the month was Sweet Tooth Volume 1, Out of the Deep Wood by Jeff Lemire. I'm not sure, I should probably look that up, but I will. So anyway, this is a graphic novel. It's the first one. I think there's only 4 graphic novels in the series, 4 or 5. It's not very long, I don't think. This is the first one. It's a dystopian kind of post-apocalyptic world where there was a plague that knocked out a bunch of people, and some kids were born with attributes of animals, and they are immune from the plague, so everybody wants a piece of them because they want to figure out how to be immune from the plague as well. So it's the story of Sweet Tooth, this boy, I forget his real name, but we're just gonna go with Sweet Tooth. His father dies in the very beginning, and he finally leaves the woods for the first time in his life, so he's not only dealing with culture shock about like the real world, but also people kind of want him and are hunting him, and there's a guy that saves him, and there's a lot of like, oh, is he good, is he bad, what's happening, it's going on. It's very dark and gritty in a very like The Road kind of way, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I have a hard time giving graphic novels any more than a 4, just because I feel like I don't ever really get enough to really give it more than that. But I am really enjoying it so far, and I will continue on with this set as well. So yay! I liked it. I liked things this month, sort of. I didn't love them, but I liked them. Anyway, so let me know if you have read any of these, what your thoughts are, and what your favorite read from the month of June was. Give me some suggestions. I need a good book to fall in love with. I haven't fallen in love with a book in a while. It's probably since Morning Star and Gathering of Shadows and Finnegan of the Rock. Those are my big 3 from the year so far, so I'd really like some more, since that was like in April was the last loved book that I read. I would love to love a book. So anyway, give me some suggestions down in the comments below, and that's it for me today. I'll see you next time.